We begin in Montana, where a cow has just been brutally slaughtered. Crippus Allen arrives on the scene and tries to touch the cow, but someone tells him to step back. The spectre appears. He can feel its fury. He knows the entity is close by. No matter what happens, soon he will be the spectre. Its fury will belong to him. Meanwhile, in New York we go to Lobo, who is about to fight against the lanterns. A bounty is waiting for him to be collected. A head is begging to be smashed, and a green lantern is sucking on his tailpipe. He'd forgotten how much he loved his job, but now he has to capture Atrocidus. Could this red lantern be the one he's looking for? Atrocidus asks who wants to know. Lobo will take that as a yes. The guy who hired him wants to remain anonymous, and he also told Lobo he wants Atrocidus on his doorstep dead or alive. So, how is he going to do all this? Lobo tries to attack, but the red lantern hits him with his blood vomit. He's not the first one to try to earn that bounty, and he won't be the last. Lobo is fine with that. He tells Atrocidus that if he doesn't want to come quietly, then it'll be the hard way. He's going to capture him and drag him back dead. Lobo lands a heavy blow on Atrocidus and then slams him into a passing truck. He feels bad for the passengers, but the ride is over. Carol has arrived to help Hal Jordan. She asks if that's Lobo, because if that's the case, he looks like one of the bad guys. Hal Jordan tells her Lobo is an intergalactic bounty hunter, one of the few people he's seen make Superman bleed. Carol asks which of the two they're supposed to be helping, Lobo or Atrocidus. From elsewhere, the White Lantern communicates with Hal Jordan. His mission is Atrocidus. Jordan keeps listening to the White Lantern. He figures it has an opinion. Then it's time to move. Hal Jordan takes Lobo's space bike. His mother always told him motorcycles were dangerous. Now he has to see if she was right. Lobo sees the Green Lantern riding his bike and yells at him to get off it. Obviously, Hal Jordan ignores him and attacks using the bike. No hunting on Earth. No destroying public or private property. No killing or threatening. Lobo tries to defend himself. Hal Jordan tells him he knows the rules. But Lobo says he's never been someone who follows rules. Well, Hal Jordan isn't either. There's a reason he's had problems with the Guardians. Jordan uses the power of his ring to create a construct and lands a heavy hit. Lobo's reputation and smell both precede him. Now he takes attacks from a yellow lantern. Sinestro is here. The leader of the Sinestro Corps thought that even someone as unruly as Lobo would recognize the danger of getting in Sinestro's way. Now he has to say goodbye, because using the power of his ring, Sinestro starts a barrage of blasts. Lobo tries to recover. You can't swing a dead cat anymore without hitting somebody wearing a power ring. He didn't know God ate a rainbow and puked it across the universe. Lobo is back on his feet and uses those same constructs to attack Sinestro. He'll find a way to shove that rainbow down Sinestro's throat. These shiny little fairies are filling the place, and there's not enough for everyone. Sinestro tells him exactly and throws a heavy attack. Now it's Carol Ferris's turn. She has to see if there's something behind Lobo's chains and attitude. Hal Jordan goes for Atrocidus and binds him with a chain. Atrocidus has to tell him what he's doing on Earth. Meanwhile, Sinestro asks Carol Ferris if she sealed Lobo inside her hallucination-inducing crystal. Carol thought she might be able to sedate him. She's been trapped inside a sapphire crystal before. The sapphire shows you the love of your life, which in his case, she assumes was a mirror. Back with Atrocidus, he tells Jordan he's not here to fight. He came to save his entity and also to save life. He's here to find the Butcher. He wants to do that before the entity does evil, since it's possessing Parallax and Ion. Jordan asks if the entities are here on Earth. While the two of them are talking, Lobo manages to break free from Carol's crystals. The bounty hunter thanks her for the show, but if she wants to know what he really loves, she has to listen to him. Lobo says a few words to her, and Carol Ferris attacks. Then Sinestro arrives and blasts him with some rays. Hal Jordan asks Atrocidus who is hunting the entities. The Red Lantern tells him he doesn't know, but it's someone evil. Jordan asks if he can be a little more specific. Lobo comes over to them and says evil is relative, but that's not something a Green Lantern understands. Even with all those colors buzzing around like flies on crap, he still sees everything in black and white. Here's a dose of reality. The only one who sees the universe that way is his dog. There's no good guys or bad guys. They're nothing but gray. Lobo tells Atrocidus to come with him, but suddenly a cat appears behind them. Lobo doesn't get it and orders his dog to attack the cat. Unfortunately for Lobo's dog, he doesn't stand a chance against Dex-Starr, the Red Lantern cat, who just by using his plasma vomit sends the dog running away. Lobo yells at his dog to stop running like a little girl and kill that cat. Hal Jordan is the one who comes at Lobo now and attacks him with chains. Jordan asks if Lobo is talking about Reis, when Lobo's own city was destroyed. Lobo grabs him. Why does Jordan keep whining about that? Maybe he's got a handkerchief here so those tears can dry. Hal creates a bull-shaped construct to attack him. This isn't a joke. Good or bad, nobody wants to repeat what Hal did before. Nobody is going to get hurt because of these things, and that means for a while, if Lobo attacks one of the lanterns, he'll be attacking all of them. So it's either going to be a war or a day off, because now Lobo is surrounded by all the lanterns. Lobo has no other choice. He's the one with the bad priorities, it's all the same. He has to retreat. He's got better things to do anyway. Carol asks Hal if he's okay. Jordan tells her he's a little annoyed about Lobo. Maybe the bounty hunter got bored. Maybe he had something else on his schedule besides being here. He doesn't know, but he doesn't think Lobo will just leave that easily. Carol asks if that's what he calls easy. Sinestro says Lobo didn't leave because he was bored or had other plans. He left because of Hal Jordan. Sinestro doesn't care if Lobo accepts him or not, but he thinks Lobo was terrified of him. Maybe there's still a bit of parallax left inside Hal. Carol asks Jordan to ignore Sinestro. The Green Lantern would love to, but Sinestro isn't leaving until he learns more about the powers behind the White Lantern and the entities that are being hunted. They're going to need Atrocitus. Carol asks what he'll tell the Guardians when they find out he's working with them. Jordan isn't going to tell them. The entities are the priority. The damage a single one of them can cause is terrible. Now he has to imagine all of them together. Somewhere else, Atrocitus tells Dex-Starr he's a cute kitty, that the Crimson Light will guide him on his own mission. Lobo contacts Atrocitus. Next time they do a show, he better keep his cat out of it. It almost clawed his dog's eyes out. Atrocitus tells him there won't be a next time. The job is done. But why did Atrocitus want the ring bearers on his side? Atrocitus has his reasons, and he paid for Lobo's services. He has to go now. Of course Lobo will do it, and Atrocitus doesn't have to get mad. It's just a little safety net for a rainy day, because you know what they say. If you can't beat them, you have to join them. Well, now that we've had the little cat Dex-Starr, we're going to travel back in time to learn his origin. It all began at an animal shelter in Brooklyn. There's a box with 5 cats. A lady wonders how someone could abandon such cuties, especially this one right here. A little cat named Dex-Starr. He seems like a good cat. The best thing will be to adopt him. Welcome home, Dex-Starr. The lady tells the cat he might get big, but she thinks the yarn is going to win this round. She's been lonely for a while, but he's a cute cat. He makes her life better. He's a silly kitten, and if he could talk, he'd surely say the same thing about her. One night, both of them are asleep in the bedroom when suddenly someone enters the room. Dex-Starr wakes up and starts attacking that person, but it's not enough to defend his owner, because that person has just murdered her. Sometime later, the police are guarding the house. This is a disaster. It looks like a home invasion gone wrong. They'd better call forensics. Dex-Starr is outside the house. The cops don't want this cat here contaminating the crime scene, so they send him away. With no home to go to, Dex-Starr lives on the streets. Some guys show up and ask what a cute cat is doing out here. They have to take him. They're going to shove him into this bag. This cat is crazy. Maybe they've found a way to have fun with him. They're going to throw him off this bridge. When will he die? When he hits the water or when he drowns? That doesn't matter. They just have to throw him. Out of nowhere, a great red glow appears. Dex-Starr of Earth, you have great rage in your heart. You belong to the Red Lantern Corps. Dex-Starr has just become a Red Lantern. Later we see him somewhere else, in front of his owner. She tells him he makes her life better. She knows that if this silly cat could talk, he'd say the same thing. Unfortunately for Dex-Starr, that was only a dream. He will find the one who hurt him, and he is going to kill them. He is a cute little kitty. Thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe for more content like this. I'm TJ Prime, and see you in the next video.